A heated assault incident prompts anticipated lawsuits and questions of venue responsibility.
The video that I played earlier, Fred Hawthorne, Barbershop Conversation, talked about that. They're going to get sued. You know why they're going to get sued? Because just like I said, the man was assaulted. He was headbutted. Um, this is why the venue, right? The venue, the promoters, and things like this. Now, a lot of y'all not going to catch this source, but I'm going to remedial it down for y'all, right? And then when you hear guys come on and run with my shit, please call them out on it, man. Say, yeah, you can't do it like Sauce. The reason why there's going to be legal, what's the name? Whether it is, I don't think he's going to be arrested, but they can't go that route, but I don't think they're going to go that route. But people are going to be sued because this is what you have security for. This is what you have insurance for. This is what you have all these things for, right? Now, this guy came into the locker room and physically assaulted him, headbutted him, right? Headbutted. He said DB3 acting like jealous fanboys. They acting like savages, man. That was some savage shit, man. It was nothing professional and classy about that. That's why I told Mr. Rice, my guy Rodney, I was like, yo, y'all held it with honor and class. Y'all held it with honor and class, man. Y'all look good, man. Because y'all took a fight in his backyard as the B-side opponent and won. And won. Right? For the good fight and won. Then you were not only disrespected, you was assaulted after doing professional work, professional contracted work, man. These are facts, man. But how is the content looking now? Thank you, CW. CW said I watch your content. Of course you do, CW. You see you have a wrench. You are a team member. You are a channel provider and all that good stuff. But yeah, they're definitely going to get sued, man.
Can't really speak on it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But for every action, there's a reaction.
Yeah. It's a fact.
With this, I know that ideally there's a lot of emotions involved. That's Keyshawn's brother, and I know that it's not acceptable. But by all means, I know that as a young guy, you have a lot more wisdom. If you were able to, I guess, give
disgusting is a good adjective.
Or Troy or everyone that was involved, like, is that just something that is unacceptable and unforgiven because it's in the hometown, or just something that does a lot for someone like him? Anything can be forgiven.
Man, shout out to him. You see what he said? I said that earlier. I said it's gonna take some time, right? But I was like, we watched Steven Jackson, Ron Artest, and them do shit like this. I was like, it's gonna take time. But it's like they need to check this shit now, right? Because not for nothing, seems to be a pattern, right? This is a pattern, right? And if you don't nip it in the bud, you get help. Like Barbershop Conversation tried to go there and say because the man doesn't have a father. Where's this car? Where are you going? He said that the man doesn't have a father. He probably has father figures. He has OGs. The man did an interview with somebody, and he referred to Bomac as his, like a grandfather. So he has male people around him for guidance, man. I'm not making no excuses for him. I'm just saying, like, you can't say just because he grew up without a dad, this is the reason why he does the things that he does. I'm not buying that, man. I'm not buying that. You know what it is? We're gonna see. What are they gonna do about this? I think a lot of times, shout out to Mr. Rice again, when there's no reaction to something that you do, or you just get a slap on the wrist, you tend to think you can get away with things all the time, right? If you are not disciplined, or you're not checked, this is what happens. You think you are what? Above the law, untouchable. You could do things like this, right? This whole week, right? From him missing weight for almost 5 pounds to now this was, like my boy CW said, let me pin that comment, disgusting. It was disgusting. He said all bad for top ranking ESPN contract is up next month. Yeah. But if you see, they got fights. If you look, the contract is up next month, but they still got dates.